Do you want to learn how to build your own dating website and make money out of it? If your answer to this question is yes, then stick around till the end of the video because I'm going to be revealing to you how you can build your own amazing dating website from scratch without touching a single line of code. We're going to be using the #1 page builder, Elementor, to build our website. So if you know a graphic design tool like Canva, Photoshop, you should be in position to building your own website without touching a line of code. We're going to be dragging and dropping elements onto this page to build our page the way we want it to look like. So on this website, users will land on it, and on top you can see a search box or a search filter. Now, because I am a man, I'm looking for woman to date. So I'll click on woman, and then below you can see age. What is the age interval? So maybe someone between the ages of 24 to 38. Okay, you can use this search filter, and after that, below you choose their locations. Okay, you can choose Ghana, Australia, France, whichever location you want. You'll be able to filter that, and after that you click on search, and it will take you to a page, or it will send you to the user's interface. Okay, so after you click on search, it will take you to an interface just like this, and this has filtered and is now left with the best results. And below here you won't see a user above this interval. Okay, so look at it, 24, 37, 31. Okay, and after that I can click on individual user. So I'll click on a user and start interacting with this user, and then like you can see here, I can add this user as a friend. I can view their photos, and this is their profile. Okay, I can read more about the user, and below are some details about this user. Okay, now I'll be showing you how you can make money with this platform. So every user has an interface like this. Now you as the website owner can restrict certain features on the website. They'll only be able to get access to these features if they subscribe to your premium plan. So you can set your plans, something like basic, standard, VIP. You can set your own plans the way you want it to look like. Now a user will come on the website and then choose their plan. Okay, you can decide to offer free plan and premium plan. Okay, and let's say a user wants to upgrade to the VIP plan, and the first one is month-to-month basics. So they'll click on a package just like this and click on select, and after they click on select, a payment method will be prompted. So in this case I have set up PayPal, and you see this is PayPal, and they can click on subscribe, make payment, and this payment is coming to you directly as the website owner. You're not sharing this money with anyone whatsoever. So we're going to be using a platform, a team called Datebook. So if you are already familiar with Datebook, then just stick around because I have something for you. I'll be showing you how the best ways to configure Datebook in order to make your website or your dating website look amazing. Okay, if this is your first time here seeing one of my YouTube videos, remember to subscribe, because on this channel I show you different ways on how to build websites for yourself, your brand, or your client. All right, those who are subscribed, if you found challenges in the process creating any of your websites, DM me or message me, or just leave comment in the comment section. I will help you. Okay, I'll help you. And those of you who are not subscribed, in order to enjoy this privilege, before you contact me for any help, I would want you to be a subscriber before. Okay. All right, so let's get the tutorial started. What are the things we will need to build this amazing website? So before you build any website, there are some requirements you will need in order to build an amazing website just like this. So we're showing you the things you need in order to build this website. Okay, so before you build any kind of website, be it LMS website, that's a learning management system website, a blogging website, a business website, an e-commerce website, it doesn't matter the kind of website you want to build. There are always two things you need to get started. One is domain name and the other is web hosting. If you're confused or this is your first time hearing these terms, don't worry, let me explain. So when we talk of a domain name is your website name.com. Okay, now it's going to be that address people are going to be typing in to web browsers to get to your website. Okay, so you have to be creative and come up with your own domain name. Okay, google.com is a domain name, facebook.com is a domain name, youtube.com is a domain name. These are names people registered, and now we have something like facebook.com, youtube.com, google.com. So you have to also be creative and come out with your own business name. Okay, now the second piece to it is web hosting. Now web hosting, let's look at web hosting as a let's see it as a place to store your website files. Your website is always going to be consist of files, images. Okay, now after you get your hosting and upload this your website onto your server, then your website will come live. The speed and performance of your website mainly depends on your hosting performance. So make sure you go with a reputable web hosting provider that is good, that performs well, in order to have your website also go live. You can see as I load this website, it doesn't waste time. It comes live within 1 second or 2 seconds, and that is good. Now I've partnered with makigohost.com to give you the best deal ever, which is 50% off if you use 250, which is in the description of this video. That's the hosting provider we're going to be using in order to purchase hosting. Now, because this is your first time ordering web hosting from makigohost.com, you are getting an additional domain name, a free domain name for free. So after you click on the link in the description, that's the first link, it will take you to a page like this. This is makigohost.com. Now you can scroll down and there's a part I want you to this part, professional hosting plans. Now I want you to click on, you see this shared hosting, I want you to click on other hosting. It's the shared hosting we need to continue this tutorial. So you click on shared hosting, so you click on other hosting. Now this is the shared hosting page and it starts from $299, okay, per month. Now you scroll down, you can read more about this page. Now this is the part I want to show you. You see, MakigoHost has 3 packages: Go Basic, Standard, and Go Unlimited. Because you are building one website, I would recommend you to go with the Go Basic plan, because this is your first website, you don't need that much space. But if you think you will be building another website maybe tomorrow after building this website, or next week, then you can go with the standard package. But in this part of the video, or today, we're going to be ordering this Go Basic plan. it will give you 20 gigabyte SSD storage. If you're ordering web hosting or purchasing a hosting plan and they do not offer SSD storage but HDD, please do not order hosting from them. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So you can go and make a quick Google search, and you type SSD, so SSD versus HDD. Click on images. Perfect. Now this first image, you see this image, you can click on it. Good. Now when we talk of performance, like we are comparing these two storage technologies, so we have SSD to the left and we have HDD to the right. When we talk of performance, SSD is always faster than HDD. Okay, that is it. Now shorter lifespan, SSD, HDD outweighs SSD. When it comes to expensive, HDD is cheaper, SSD is more expensive. Okay, so the important thing is the performance. That's the fast and slow. Okay, so most of the hosting providers now use SSD in order to optimize the speed of your website. Okay, good. So that is it. This is another example here. SSD can absorb shocks more better. Okay, so SSD storage media are always better than HDD. Okay, and that is it, guys. Okay, so we go back. The next one is unlimited bandwidth. A bandwidth is nothing but the number of uploads and downloads that are happening on your website. The next one is unlimited FTP accounts, 10 email accounts. If you're starting your own online business, it is advisable to get your own email account and not Gmail. Something like support@yourwebsitename.com and not your website and not your business at gmail.com. Okay, it doesn't make sense. You have to be serious and come out with your own email address. 10 databases, free domain name, same renewal price. Even after ordering hosting from Makiko Host, if they are to increase their prices, your price is locked. Okay, it will not affect you. You're not affected. 24/7 support, uptime guarantee 99, and that's good. So click on other hosting. Perfect. Now this is where we're going to be entering our website name. What is the name of your website? What do you want people to call your website? So for tutorial purposes, I'll enter something like website name. So website name.com, and I'll click on check. But first you need to choose your TLD. If you don't want .com, you can click here and choose .net. Okay, but in this video we are going to be using .com, and I'll click on check to see if this domain name is still available for us to register. And unfortunately this domain name has been taken and is already in use. We can't have two domain names that are the same or similar on the internet, so you need to be creative and add something to your domain name to make it unique. So for tutorial purposes, I'll add 2022 to it. You don't have to copy me, you have to be creative and come out with your own name, and click on check. Perfect. This time around our domain name is available and it's not in use. No one is using it. We can claim ownership of this domain name. Now scroll down and click on continue. Perfect. Now we're on a config page, and this is a review your package. So you review your package, and when you scroll down, you can see choose billing cycle. Now this is where you choose your, is it 12 months, 2 years, or 3 years? Makio Host offers year-to-year basics, so you choose the 12 months. Okay, now below are some add-ons. Do you want them to integrate Google Analytics for you? Google Analytics is a tool developed by Google to track your website analytics, your website statistics, where your users are from, the number of views you get, number of clicks, number of sales you've made. So they will be able to track this data for you by installing what we call Google Analytics. If you want them to do that, they can do it for you. So you make sure you add it to cart, but if you don't need it, you can forget about it. And this is a one-time payment thing. Now the next thing is Makio Host can protect your WordPress website from hackers all day long. If this is a WordPress website, you can also choose that. Okay, now the next one is to allow Makio Host to verify and put your website on Google or Bing or other search engines. Okay, after building this website, the website will not be on Google. You have to upload it manually, list it onto search engines like Google. So if you want them to do that, they can do it for you, and it's also a one-time thing. But for tutorial purposes, I'm not going to add these to cart, so I'll untick that and then proceed. So I'll click on continue. Perfect. Now we're on domain configuration page. Now this is where you choose your domain add-ons. First one is DNS management, the second one is ID protection, and the last one is email forwarding. Now if you have the money, please, I will recommend ID protection because it's going to protect your own data from the internet. It's going to hide your data, reduce the amount of email spam into your inbox. Okay, so that's ID protection for you, and it's $5 every year, so you can choose this. Okay, and it's affordable. But if you don't have the money, we can't forget about it and click on continue. Good. Now we're on the review and checkout page. Now this is where I'm going to be giving you the code because I've partnered with Makio Host to give you 50% off. So make sure you enter 250 and click on validate code. Awesome. Now promotion code accepted. Your order has been updated. Now you're paying $17, almost $18 for a year. Okay, is that not amazing? And next year you'll be paying $48.87 every year. So this every year, and this price is locked. Okay, so even if they increase price, you will not be affected. So you click on checkout. Perfect. Now this is where you enter your personal details. Okay, so you enter your first name, your last name, your email, phone number, your company name, street address, your city, your postcode, your country, and below you enter your password. Take good notice of your password because this is the password you'll be using to log into your hosting. Below you can click on generate password and then use Makio Host password generator to get a secured password for yourself. Okay, good. So you copy this password somewhere, save, and then click here. Perfect. But remember to paste that password somewhere you can remember because you will need this password in order to log into your hosting dashboard. Now the next thing you will be doing is to choose your preferred method of payment. Paystack always work best for me, so you can leave that. But if you have Bitcoin, a crypto, and other digital currencies, you can also choose that here. You can also pay with Flutterwave. After that, you accept their terms of service and then click on place order or complete order. So enter my details and then complete order, and I'll see you on the dashboard. Okay, so just bear with me. So after successfully making payment, you will be redirected to your client's area, and this is your hosting dashboard. Now let me give you a walk around. Okay, I want to give you a small tour of your hosting dashboard so you get familiar with where to get what. Okay, so first of all, you have services, and the next one is domains, ticket, and invoice. Now with services, when you click on services, okay, in your case you have one service and one domain name. Okay, so you click on services, good. Now this is your package. Okay, in your case you should have something like Go Basic, but I have a standard plan with Makiko Host. Okay, so you click on standard, but in your case you click on Go Basic. Okay, good. Now on this page, this is where you see your usage statistics, and this is your disk usage. So this one will show your the number of megabyte left, okay, for you to actually complete your storage. Okay, so to your left you can see this panel: log into cPanel, log into webmail, change password, upgrade, and request cancellation. So this is where you're going to be working mostly with. So you click on log into cPanel. So you click on log into cPanel, and welcome to cPanel. This is where you're going to be controlling everything, and this is where you're going to be uploading your website files. This is where we're going to be building our website. So the first one is files. You can see file manager, images. This is where you manage all files. The next one is emails. So if you want to create email account, this is where you do that, email forwarders, and a lot more. The next one is billing. The next one is Jet backup. This is where you manage, or that's where you manage your backups. Database. This is where you see your databases. Domains. This is where you see your domain names. If you want to add additional domain, you can do that inside your cPanel. Metrics, security. This is where you also manage your security. Software. If you were to install WordPress, this is where you do that using Software Clause or this app. You can also do that with this left option. Okay, so that's a quick tour on your about your hosting dashboard and cPanel. Okay, now if you want to log out, you can see here, you can click here, and then below you click on logout. Okay, so you can go ahead and play with this, but if you want to access your emails, this is where you do that. So you click on email history, and you'll be able to have access to your email, your recent emails, or your old emails. So that's where you do that. Now on your dashboard, that's on your hosting dashboard, when you scroll down you see some quick shortcuts. This is where if you don't want to go to cPanel, you can also manage that at the front end here. Okay, and that is it, guys. Okay, so that's a quick rundown on how to get domain name and web hosting, and a little bit tour about your hosting account and cPanel. Okay, so that is it, guys. So with building our website. Okay, if you are ready, let's get started. Okay. So in order to build this website, we need to install WordPress. WordPress is a content management system, CMS. It's a software we use to build websites without coding. Now, if you don't know about WordPress, WordPress powers more than 455 million websites on the internet. Now, when we're talking of percentage, converting that into percentage, it means WordPress powers more than 43% of the entire internet, the websites we have on the internet, the planet. WordPress is so powerful. Okay, so if you want to get a website very fast in less than let's say 2 hours, you use WordPress. Okay, so we will be using WordPress to build this amazing website. Now let's go back to your Makiro host dashboard. That's your hosting dashboard. Okay, if you are not using Makiro host, there's no problem, but I always recommend Makiro host. So to your left, you can see log into cPanel. Now you click on that and it will take you to cPanel. Okay, now this is cPanel. We need to install WordPress. So how do we do that? On top you can see this search box. Please type software clause. Okay, just type software clause and you can see software clause apps installer. Just click on it. Perfect. Now the first script happens to be WordPress. Now click on install. Perfect. Now we need to install WordPress to our directory. Now here, software setup, choose installation URL. We need to assign our URL to the path. Okay, so make sure you empty WP, empty that, and then choose your domain name. If you have one domain name, you don't need to touch this part because it will be auto-filled for you. But if you think you have more than one domain name, then go ahead and choose your desired domain name, the domain name you want to install WordPress onto. Okay, leave it there, and after that you scroll below, you can see site name. Enter your website name here. Because I'm building a dating website, I'll enter maybe dating or date book. So my website name is going to be called date book. So this is how I will name my website, date book. Now description, go ahead and enter your description. So best dating site. Okay, best dating site. Now to your right you can see admin account. This is going to be your login details or your login credentials. Make sure you enter your username and your password. I always recommend a very strong username as well as a strong password. Okay, so enter that there. If you want, you can use a password generator. So when you click here, it will autofill giving you a secured a strong password. Okay, make sure your password is strong, but for tutorial purposes I'm going to use admin and pass, and you enter your admin email here. After that, choose your language. In your case it will be English, and then you scroll down. Now you can enter your email installation details, your email here, so that the installation details will be sent to this particular email. Okay, if you are my type who easily forget things, enter your email address here, so that after installing WordPress your details will be sent over to that particular email. So that's what this is for. After that, you click on install and WordPress will be installed on your desired domain name, and successfully WordPress is installed. And here are your URLs. The first one happens to be your website URL. Okay, this is going to be your main website address, so you can open that in a new tab and then open this one too in a new tab, but mostly we'll be working with the second one. Okay, because the first one is going to be what people are going to be seeing. That's your front end. Okay, but here is going to be your dashboard, your WordPress dashboard. Okay, so let me show you that. Now after opening those URLs, you can see your website is already live, but it looks ugly, terrible. All right, now we need to start building this website to look amazing, to look like our demo website. Now the second link, which is this one, is going directly to your administrative area. All right, so when you click on it, you can see welcome to WordPress. So this is going to be your dashboard. Now in this part of the video, I'm going to be giving you a quick tour around, walking you around everything you need to know about WordPress, your WordPress dashboard. Okay, all right, so here are some vital areas or sections of your WordPress dashboard. The first one happens to be updates. In case you have updates, maybe theme update or a plugin update, and I'll be talking about what a theme and a plugin is in a moment. Okay, so in case you have an update, this is where you view that, and after clicking here, you should be able to go in here and then update the required script. All right, so scrolling below, you see that you have the latest version. Okay, and then everything is updated. In case you want to update something, just click here and then click on update, and that will be updated for you. Okay, your version 4.25 installed and update 2. So you see that this script or this plugin needs update. So you can click here and then click on update, and that will be updated. Okay, perfect. Now you can see that notice is gone. All right, now the second one happens to be post. If your website is maybe it's a blogging website, this way you're going to be writing all your posts, your blog posts. But in our case, it is not a blogging website, it is going to be a dating website. Okay, so the second one, the next one is media. So this way you're going to be having access, or this way you're going to access all your media files, maybe your video, audio, images, PDFs, anything related to a file. This way you access that. So if you click on library, you should be able to have access to all your files. And currently no media item found, because we just installed WordPress and we have not worked on it, we have not uploaded anything. That's why our media library is empty. So if you want to add something, maybe you click on add new. On top you can also click on add new. So both areas or both links will send you, or they perform the same function. Okay, the next one, which is very vital, is going to be your pages. Okay, so you can view all pages on your website, add a new page. Okay, so let's view all pages, and here we are. After installing our WordPress, automatically there are 2 pages created for us. Okay, so if you go back to the website and check this website, you can see that there's a sample page here, and if you go back to the all pages, you can see sample page. All right, these pages are pre-created for us. Please make sure you delete these pages, because we are going to be building our own pages from scratch. Okay, so perfect. You can go to trash and permanently delete these pages. So you click here, and then click here. After that you apply, and these pages will be deleted permanently. Perfect. Now the next one is comments. Maybe if your website is something like a blogging site, this way the comments are going to be displayed. So that's it. The next one is appearance. So before you design or customize your website to look amazing, you will need something we call a theme. Now a theme is a software that changes the appearance of your website. Now currently the website or WordPress, we install WordPress with a particular theme, and that is the 2020 theme. See that 2022 theme. Okay, so if you're installing WordPress for the first time, it will come like with a ready design theme. Okay, but in order to build it or build your website from scratch, you need to go to appearance, themes. So you click on it. Perfect. Now you can see themes. Now if you want your website to look different, then you need to activate a particular theme. In our case, I'm updating this theme. That's the 2020 theme. And after forget updating that theme or activating that theme, your website will change in appearance. You can see that your website has changed in look. Good. But in this video, we will need a particular theme in order to make our website look like our demo website. Okay, so let me take you back to the demo website. To look like this, you need a particular theme. Now with themes, we have paid themes and we have free themes. You can use a free theme to get this design. That's why we will be needing a premium theme. We need a particular theme called Datebook, which was designed by different developers in order to give you a perfect functions. Okay, functions just like this. All right, so let's continue with the dashboard area. Now with themes, under that you can see customize. You'll be able to customize your theme. Widgets, you can add widgets, menus, background, hide file, theme, file editor. Now the next thing is plugins. Now a plugin is nothing but a software or a script that adds extra functionality to your website. So something like this. Maybe if you need a contact page, you need a script or a plugin for that to handle that functionality. Okay, so that's what a plugin does. So let's look at plugins this way. Let's say you have a mobile device and you need your mobile device to be able to perform certain functions. You will need to install an app that can perform that function. Okay, so that's what, so the app in this case will be your plugin. Okay, so we have apps for music, apps for games. You see that? So if you want your phone to be able to play games, you need a game app. That is it. So let's go back to plugins, and already we have 2 plugins here. We don't need any of these plugins, so you can delete them. All right, so go to delete and click on apply, and your plugins will be deleted. Perfect. Now the next one happens to be users. So let's good. So users, after building this website, you know, users, people are going to be signing up accounts on your site. So this is where you'll be able to have access to those users. Okay, So under users and all users. Perfect. And currently I'm the only user on the site. You can see I can edit this user, view this user, okay, and this user is the admin. You can see admin. Okay, now you can change user role. If you want to change this user to a subscriber, contributor, author, editor, or administrator, you can do that. Okay, so maybe you want to change this person to subscriber like this, and then you click on change. This person will be changed, the role will be changed to a normal subscriber, okay, a normal user or a regular user. Okay, but you don't need to do this right now. You are the admin. If you do that, you have access to the admin features again. Okay, all right, so next up is tools. So this one you will not be working with it most at times. Okay, so what we need to do is maybe where we need to look at is settings, and you go to general, click on that. So this is where you change your general settings and your site title, as well as your tagline, your WordPress address. Okay, if your website does not have SSL, you can add the S to it. Okay, but make sure your hosting provider gives you SSL, and a free one, of course. So that's why I recommend makigohost.com. Okay, now you can change the user here, user role here, and do a lot of things on the website. Next one is writings. We don't need that for now, but what we need here is readings. Perfect. Now with under readings, you can see your posts, blog posts show at most. So this is perfect for those building blogging websites. Okay, next one is discussions. So this one too is for those of you who are planning to build blogging websites. Okay, this way you manage your discussions. Media, permalink. Click on permalink. Okay, now with permalink we need to choose post name and then click on save changes. Now let me explain to you why we are choosing post name. Perfect. Now if you go to a website address, most of them is this is how a regular website address should look like. Okay, so you go to a website like this and then click on maybe messages, okay, or contact us. Let's click on contact us. Perfect. Now you can see the address. The address is going to be your website name / contact. But looking at permalink, if you leave it as plain, it means your website is going to have some strings, some kind of ID attached to it. So this is not what we want. The next one is day and name. It means your website address will be displaying the day you created that page, the date, as well as the page itself. We don't need it. Okay, that's why we need post name. After that, you save the changes. Privacy, this is where you manage your privacy. Pages. Perfect. So currently you don't have privacy page. You can click here to create one. Okay, but we'll be creating that in a moment. Okay, all right. So this is just an overall, a general rundown on your WordPress dashboard. Okay, all right. So in case you want to log out, over here and click on log out, and you will be kicked out of the system. Okay, so now to build this amazing website, we will need a particular theme called Datebook. So in the description of the video, I'll leave a link to Datebook. Okay, that's the theme we're going to be using in order to build our dating website. Okay, it is a premium dating website, and none of the free teams can do this for you. You need a premium team in order to give you these functionalities, the subscription features, and a lot of things. Okay, so to enjoy these features and to have something like this, you will need Datebook. Okay, so after clicking on that link in the description, you will be brought to a page just like this, and this is Datebook. Now let me walk you around and show you the features Datebook has. Okay, and it is $56 one-time payment. Okay, and you get these features. Now with Datebook, let's scroll down. Now Datebook is the fast smart dating theme especially created for dating websites. Okay, now let's scroll down. There's a particular feature I want to show you. Okay, now ready native pages. These pages are created for you. Okay, so you need to just tap on a screen or just click on a button and everything is done for you. All you now need to do is to customize it, and that's what I'll be guiding you, teaching you step by step on how to customize it for yourself. Okay, and here are some maybe some templates. Okay, now let's scroll down. Now dating WordPress theme subscription plans, so you can create a subscription plan just like I showed you. Now free and paid plans. Good, no need to buy any additional subscription or membership plugins. I talked to you about plugins, and I said plugins add extra functionality to your website. So after buying this, everything is added to you. Okay, now it supports PayPal, Paystack, and other payment gateways. Okay, now Datebook also supports WooCommerce. So if your website or your country, maybe PayPal is not supported in your country, or the payment gateways that are already built in the theme, then you can install WooCommerce and then use WooCommerce supported payment gateways. So after installing WooCommerce, you have access to a lot of payment gateways. Notice payment gateways plugins are not included in the theme. They have been listed only to show you. All right, so now let me explain this to you. Now after you install WooCommerce, you can now install your supported WooCommerce payment gateways. So maybe the theme, let's say there are payment gateways that do not come with Datebook, but because it supports WooCommerce, and WooCommerce also supports a lot of payment systems, you'll be able to install those plugins, those payment gateways, with the help of WooCommerce. That's why Datebook supports or made it possible for you to install WooCommerce. Okay, so after installing WooCommerce, you have access to all the payment gateways you can think of. Private chat messaging, feature status, top status, photo uploads, simulation, is responsive, and these are the key features. Okay, you can blacklist people profile if you think they violate your policies. Good, so I'll leave the link in the description. You can go ahead and read more about this. Okay, you can click here to go to log into their demo dashboard. Okay, to see things for yourself, and if you think this is something you want to explore, then you can buy it and then continue the tutorial. And they constantly update. You can see the latest version, which is 7th August 2022. Okay, so make sure you buy the script in order to build your dating website. Okay, now I know what is going on in your mind right now. You will say, oh, this is expensive for me. Please just consider the benefits. All right, consider the benefit, what you get after building this website. Okay, people love dating. So now let's calculate the cost to you. So 56 plus your hosting, which I'm giving you 50% off, so you are not paying $18. I mean 50% off. You are not paying $18. Now calculate that. In total, this is going to be your cost $74. But if you think maybe building this website and this is a lot of work, then I have something for you. I will go ahead and build this website at a very affordable price. Okay, so in the description of the video you see a link, hire me. Let's wait for it. Perfect. Now let me take you to my profile here on Hoodly. So I'll click on it. Fantastic. Now this is my gig here on Hoodly. If you don't know about Hoodly, you can check it out. Okay, now here on Hoodly I am offering it for $100, but those of you who will take action right now, maybe before the year ends, I don't know when I'll take the discount off, and this is partnership with Hoodly. I'm giving you 50% off, so you're going to pay $50 and I'll set up everything for you. Okay, your hosting, everything, domain name, your website security. I'm going to set up everything for you. Okay, and I'll integrate a lot of things for you, so you can go ahead and read more about this. And people are already taking action. Okay, people are already taking action. So when you click here and you go to my profile, you can see 2 work completed. All right, so you can go ahead and then check my services here on Hoodly. All right, but those of you who want to continue the tutorial and build it from scratch, build it on their own, please, this is the script, and after purchasing it we will need to upload it to our hosting, our WordPress dashboard, in order to begin work. All right, so I'll assume you have purchased it with the link in the description. Now we need to upload it to our server. Okay, so let me show you how you upload it to your server after buying this script, and then we'll take it from there. All right, so I assume that you have successfully downloaded your script. Okay, now let's go to where you have that script installed or downloaded. In my case, I have it here, and the theme will come in this format. Okay, it will come in this format. Please make sure you unzip it. Okay, so you right click and click on extract files. After that, it will be like this. Okay, open it and you have these files. Please, this is the one we need in order to continue the tutorial. So we need this one. Please, let's go back to our hosting, our cPanel. Go to cPanel and click on File Manager. go to public directory, double click on it. Perfect. Now let's go to WP content. Let's go to themes. Okay, themes. Good. Now let's delete these 3 themes. Okay, so click on it. You can click on select all. After that, make sure you hold command or control and unselect this one. Okay, and then click on delete. Click here and then click on confirm. Perfect. Now we're going to upload our premium theme, the one we just downloaded, also known as datebook. Click on select all or select files. Click on show all files. Good. Now go to your downloads. I have it here. Please click on this one, that's the datebook, and then click on open. Perfect. Now this file will be uploaded to our public directory. So I'll pause this video as it gets uploaded. All right, we have successfully uploaded the zipped folder. Okay, so you can see this green line. Click on this link. Fantastic. Now this is the theme. Click on it. Click on extract. You can see extract. Click on it. Click on extract files and let's wait for it. Fantastic. Now let's close it. Reload the page. Good. Now let's delete the zipped folder and then click on delete, click on skip, and then click on confirm. Fantastic. Now let's go back to our WordPress dashboard and then click on dashboard. Good. Now let's go to appearance. Click on themes. Amazing. Now the second theme, the first theme, the one that was activated, is now broken. It does not exist. Now let's click on date theme. Okay, you can see date book. Click on active or activate. Amazing. Now on top, click on begin installation. Okay, we're going to install some plugins, recommended plugins. Click on begin installation. Fantastic. Now click on install. Okay, you can click here to install. Assuming there are many, or there were 2 or more than 1 plugin, you just click here to select all of them. Click here and then click on install. But because it's 1, you can simply click here to install. After that, click on apply. Let's wait for it. Let me use this opportunity to ask you to subscribe to my channel if you are finding value out of this. Okay, this is the outcome. Destination folder already exists. Let's check it. So we return to plugins installer. Sorry for my poor internet connection. Good. Now let's go back to our cPanel, okay, our file manager, to see if this file actually exists. And if it does, please let's delete it and retry. Okay, so click on app 1 level. Now go to plugins. So you double click on it. Please let's delete it. Okay, so click here, and then delete it. Okay, good. Now let's go back and then click on install again, but first let's reload the page and click on install again in order to install this. Okay, so click on install again and let's wait for it. Installing the plugin. Perfect. Now plugin installed successfully. It was a big file. Okay, it was a big file, that's why. All right, so now it is installed. Click on theme. Perfect. Now everything is up and running. You can click on begin activating plugin. Our plugin is installed but it's not activated, so you can click here. Good. Now let's click on activate. Perfect. Now let's reload the whole dashboard. I live in a place where there's poor internet connection, so sometimes some of these things happen. Okay, so we will really log in to the to WordPress. Okay, so I will clear everything. Click on WP admin. Good. Now data installation required. Perfect. Now everything is up and running. You can click on start installation, but if you don't want that, please see here date book. Now after you hover on date book, below you can see theme installer. Click on theme installer. Okay, so let's click on theme installer. Fantastic. Now this is where we're going to install some required data. First one is happens to be your SQL connection, as well as your pages, menus, widgets, country, and other things. So click on install and wait for it. Okay, so click on install. Perfect. Now let's wait for the import process to get completed. Okay, so we're waiting for that. I actually use a router. So I use my home router to make these tutorials, but sometimes, and because we are in the wet season, sometimes when it rains, the network gets distracted. Okay, and that is making some of these things to load poorly. Okay, importing. So I'll pause this video as it gets imported. because I don't want to waste your time. That's the whole deal. I don't want to waste your time. But it's almost done. Okay, so let's just wait. Okay, you can also skip the video to that area, and we are left with one SQL table. Successful. Okay, now the next one is, which is the second one, that's the country and cities. We need to click here just like we did for the first one. So click here and wait. Okay, click on start, click there. Perfect. Now this will take a while, 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, so I'll pause this video. You know, your time is valuable to me. Okay, I sat here more than 2 minutes and now it is complete. Okay, now go back and click on the theme installer. Good, we are done. Now scroll the third option, which is demo content. Click on it. And as usual, we wait for this one to import. So we'll wait for it. Okay, so I'll pause the video. I'll pause the recording as we wait. Perfect. That one too is installed. So we need to click on dashboard under date book. After that, click on top here, save. Okay, so you click on save. Perfect. Now theme options have been saved. Now let's go back to view our website. So when we reload the whole website, your website, you can see, forget importing those important ingredients, your website is already coming together. Okay, but we have to customize this to make it look like ours. So we're almost like 80% done. We're 80% done, just trust me. 80% done. Okay, so I'll start showing you how you can customize this website, create your own logo, and do a lot of things on the website. Okay, so just bear with me. Hey guys, I hope you are enjoying the video. Well, I'm currently working on another video idea that will teach you step by step on how to build your own drop shipping website. This video is going to be amazing. You wouldn't want to miss it. If you are not subscribed already, I'm afraid you may miss this video. Why not join the community? That way, anytime this video is finally ready and released, you are notified. That's enough. Let's get back to the tutorial. Hey guys, welcome back. In this part of the video, we are going to be customizing our website homepage. So we're going to be spending most of our time designing our homepage, okay, to look something like this. Okay, we don't want it to be like the demo website, this generic website. We want to be able to customize it to look different. because a lot of people are going to be watching this tutorial. So you wouldn't want to have the same design as your other website owners. So you want to design it to look something like this, to have a different design. Okay, so what I want you to do right now is to go ahead and create a new page. Okay, so on top here, click on page. Good. Now let's give our page a name. So I'll name it home, publish, and click on publish again. Good. Our page is live. Now let's go back and then go to dashboard. Hover on pages, all pages. Click on all pages. Good. Now you can see we have two pages. One is home page and one is page. This is the page I want you to work with. We don't want to work with this page because this is the pre-designed page. We want to do our own thing. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is to install a page builder called Elementor. After that, we'll install another script, another plugin called starter template. So you right click on this, okay, and then open it in a new tab. Okay, we don't want to be going back and forth, so we'll open this plugin thing in a new tab like this. Perfect. Now on top, click on add new. Fantastic. Now click on popular. Scroll down and you see Elementor website builder. Click on it. Perfect. It is installed. Click on it to activate. Okay, so click on it. Please click on this close thing. Okay, so click here to go back. Excellent. Now let's go back to plugins again. So hover on plugins, click on add new. This time we want to install a plugin called starter templates. So just click on the search box and type starter. So starter templates like this and wait for it. Good. Now we need to install the first one. Okay, this one. So click on install. Good. Now click on it to activate. Brilliant. We are done installing the necessary plugins. Okay, so now go back to pages, click on all pages. Perfect. Now click on edit. Okay, you can also open it in a new tab. So you open it in a new tab. Fantastic. Now on top you can see edit with Elementor. Click on it. Let's wait for Elementor page builder to load. Perfect. Now here are some widgets. We will need to delete them. Okay, so go back to your dashboard. Okay, just go back to your dashboard, go to appearance, widgets. Okay, click on widgets. Good. Now here are our widgets. So let's close this thing first. Good. So after closing that thing, you can see page English. This is what we want to delete because these things are responsible for this weird looking. Okay, we don't want it to be like this, so you go back to widgets. Okay, so you go to widgets, click on it. Okay, good. Now click on these three dots, click on remove legacy widget. Perfect. Now do the same thing for the rest. So click on it, click here, and then delete. Fantastic. Now let's monitor the rest of our areas. So maybe you can leave this one if you want it to be there. Okay, but this is where you find your widgets: single block, profile. Okay, so we'll go to the footer area, because when you look at the website, let me take you back to the demo website and then go back to the website. I want to show you something. Now this is the website. Scroll down, just scroll down to the button, the footer area. You can see we have those widgets here. We want to also delete these ones, so you go back to widgets, footer 1. Let's click on it, and here they are. Please, let's delete them. So click on it, click on three dots, and then you remove. Perfect. Do the same thing for the rest. Click here, click to remove. Good. Now click on it, click on the three dots, click remove heading, and finally click here. Sorry, this is taking us to a different page. Please make sure. Okay, and then click on the three dots, click to remove. Perfect. Now our footer 1 is empty. Let's check footer 2, and that one too should be empty. Perfect. Now click on update. Let's go and delete, close this tab, and then click on update. So after updating it, okay, widget saved. Then when you go back to the website and reload it, all these things should vanish. Okay. After that, we'll go back to our Elementor page. And then we reload this one too as well. Okay, so let's go back to the page and see. You can see that it is no longer there because we have removed the widgets. Okay, and then here too as well. After it loads, we will not see them there as it was. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is to go ahead and then set our newly created page as a home page. So we go to this area and then click on dashboard. Just wait for it. Good. Now let's go to settings. So we'll go to settings. We'll go to reading. Click on it. Perfect. Now our home page. If you can remember the newly created home page, the one we are working with here currently. Good. Now the widgets are all gone. Okay, so this is the page. So we want to enter this page here. Okay, so we will assign that page here because we want it to be our own page. Okay, like this. And then you can assign your blog page like this, and then make sure you click on save changes, and then perfect. Now let's go back to our Elementor. Okay, and then reload this page. If you cannot find it, okay, please let's go back to all pages like this. Excellent. Now we'll go back. Now you can see the newly created page is now our home page. Good. So you can click on edit with Elementor. So we'll just right click on it to open it in a new tab. That way it will help us a lot. So we wait for Elementor page builder to load, and that's how you access your Elementor page builder. Okay, moment please. Perfect. Now the team has automatically populated this for us. Okay, it has automatically populated this for us. Don't worry, we need to we have to just drag in elements to build the website because we can't do away with the top layer, something like this. Okay, so we need to kind of build or customize it, change the background image, the text, we can change that, but we can't change its appearance. So the next thing we are going to do here is we're now going to start customizing the home page. So let's go back to our demo site. Good. Now on top, let's see, we have logo, we have our background image, and a lot more. But for now, let's not focus on the top area. Let's focus on this area of the website. Okay, here, 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 and here. Okay, so we go back to Elementor page builder, and then this home thing, don't worry, we'll remove it. So next up is we will need to inside this search widget area, type code or short code. Okay, short code, and you see this one, we need it in order to you see this thing here, the countries. Before we can display the countries, we need some code. So we go back to Elementor and then click on this plus, click on this one. Fantastic. Now let's click here, but first of all let's stretch it like this. Let's close this one. Now let's click on this. After that, enter your short code. Okay, your short, and it is here. Drag it, drop it here. Perfect. Now let's go back to our date book. So go back to date book and then click on dashboard. Good. Now let's hover on date book and then let's click on shortcuts. So let's just open it in a new tab. Shortcuts. Let's click on it. Perfect. Now here are some shortcuts we can use to help us build the website. Scroll, you can see countries. This is the shortcode we need in order to display our countries. So you copy that and then go back to the page builder. Good. Now to your left, paste the code. Perfect. Now you can update it. You can also wait for now. All right, but let's update it. Perfect. Now let's go back to the website and see if the site is displaying the page as intended. Good. Let's scroll and here we go. Guess that it is displaying our home page, the name home here. We don't need that. Okay, so we have to remove it. Okay, so before you can remove that home thing, you need to go back to pages. So you go to pages, go to your home page, okay, the one you created. Click on quick edit. Now let's change this template, okay, this default template to Elementor full width. After that we'll click on update. Okay, perfect. Now let's go back to the website and reload it, and that should be gone. Excellent. So it is gone now. So we are done with that area. The next thing is this part. Okay, this area, this featured thing. Okay, so go back to your Elementor page builder. You can reload this page so that this home thing will also be gone. Will take effect. Let's wait for it. Good. Now let's click on this particular icon. So that's starter templates. Perfect. Now let's click on block. Okay, blocks. But before that, let's wait for it to load. It is loading. Good, it is fully loaded. Please, here, click on all, click on features. Now scroll to the bottom. You can use this one. If you don't want that one, you can still scroll down a little bit. Okay, so you scroll down and click on this one. You can see it, and it's similar to the one we have on our demo website. You can see that. So click on it and then make sure you click on that particular one. On top, you can see import block. Click on import block and wait for it to get imported, and it will be imported onto your website. Now imported successfully. Now on top here, just click on it like this, and then make sure you click on stretch. Perfect. Now we can change our colors, but let's wait. After we import everything, we cannot change the colors all at once at the later part of the video. Okay, so right now, just bear with me. So the next thing is, let's scroll down this particular thing here. Okay, so let's go back to Elementor page builder, scroll down. So the same way we did for the first one, we can also do that same thing for the second one. So we click on starter templates like this. Perfect. Now click on blocks. Good. Now, okay, it is fully loaded. Now let's click on all. Click on all, scroll down to the bottom. You can see image and text. If you cannot see, let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, so good, image and text. Okay, so click on image and text. Sorry, it's image and text, so we click on that and scroll down a little bit. Please click on this last one. Okay, but if you want the image, let me show you. But if you want this image to be at the right side of the screen or the page, please choose this one. But if you want it to be at the left hand side, just like on the demo website, then choose this one. Okay, so click on it. Perfect. Now let's wait for it. Good. Now let's click on import block and wait. Perfect. Now let me zoom out, reset. Good. I hope you can see. Now click on stretch, and it is stretched already. Okay, but I don't think it is stretched, so let's click here. Good. Now let's click on stretch. Perfect. Now we are done with that part. Let's go back to our demo websites and see what is next. Now the next one is our testimonial area. Okay, testimonial area. So go back to the website, scroll down, click on this starter template icon. Good. Click on blocks. Now this time click on testimonial. Okay, testimonial. Amazing. Now scroll down and you can see this one. Click on this video testimonials. Okay, perfect. But you can also use your own blocks. Okay, just go ahead and explore. You don't need to just copy exactly what I'm doing here. You can also think outside the box and do your own thing. Okay, if you don't want those video testimonial, then you can use something like this plain thing here. Okay, let's use that one and see. Okay, so maybe let's use this one for now. Okay, so you can use this one to make your website, but I think dating website, having video testimonials on the home page and will go a long way helping your business. Okay, that's why I choose the video testimonial, because people are going to be sharing their experience. Okay, so you can also copy me. So if you want something like that, you can click on import and this whole block will be imported. But I don't want that because of the tutorial. I want to do everything to look like my demo website. Okay, so you click on this again. Good. Now let's click on blocks, testimonial, and then video testimonial. So you click on it. Great. Now let's wait for it. Perfect. Now click on import block. Import it. Excellent. Now let's click on the whole block. Brilliant. Click on stretch section. Okay, it's called section, so the whole section. So click on it. Good. Next is our follow us area. Okay, this one. So come back here and then click on this. Click on blocks. Good. Now this time let's click on, is it call to action or yeah, so click on call to action and let's see, here is it. Perfect. Now you can choose your own design if you want to. You can choose this one. You can think outside the box. Okay, so but for tutorial purposes I want to design it to look like my demo website. So you click here and then proceed to import block. Great. Now let's click on it on top here. Brilliant. Now to the left, stretch it. Good. So basically we have the core ingredients imported to the home page. Now let's click on update. Fantastic. Now let's go back to the website, reload it. Okay, so let's go back to the top, reload the whole web page. Now let's scroll and you can see everything is imported and we are all set to go. And you can see the follow us section of the website and the testimonial section have merged because of the color differences. So we need to actually give our color some our testimonial area a different color, just like this. You can see that. So yeah, just bear with me. All right, so to begin with the whole design or customization process, I'd like you to go back to my demo website. Okay, I'm going to be using this as a reference point. Okay, now after opening that one, open your newly created website. Okay, so that one too, we need to go back to the header area, okay, the hero area, like this. So I'm going to be looking at this one whilst customizing this website. So how do we get this look? Well, you need to go back to your dashboard, because we first of all upload our logo. After that, we'll change our text as well as the background image and the color overlay. Okay, so you go back to your dashboard reload it. Perfect. Now let's go to good. Now let's go to date book. Once you are there, please make sure you click on dashboard. Good. Please click on header. Perfect. Now this is where we're going to be changing our color overlay, the home page overlay. So please click on this blue. Now choose your overlay color, something like this. Now scroll down. This is the background image. Please click on remove. Click on upload. Please click on select files. Click on show all. Now I'm going to upload my background image. I have it here on desktop inside my YouTube folder, images. Now this is it. Okay, make sure it is 4124 by 3187 pixels. After that, click on open and let's wait for it. Perfect. Now let's click on select like this. Good. Now let's continue scrolling. Now this is the welcome text. Let me show you where you can find that. You can see this is the welcome text. Dating for mature singles. When you come back to my finished website, I have love, meet and date. So I'll go back to this area and remove this, and this is the English version. You can go ahead and translate this, and this is Arabic. You can translate, use Google Translator and you paste it here. Okay, so first one is love, meet, and date. Okay, like this. Scroll down so you can put the translated version over there, but for this one just forget about it because we have already changed the website home page, so this won't take effect on your website again. Okay, so just forget about it and then save changes. Okay, then save changes. So on top, that will take you to the top. Click on save. Good. Settings saved. Now next I want to show you something. Click on this common. Okay, now show quantity for registered members. Please disable it. Let me explain to you. You see, if you go to the website, it displays the number of registered members on the website. I don't want my website to have that feature, so what I want you to do is to just disable that particular feature. So you come back here and then disable it and then save changes. Now you can enable cookie bar Okay, you can enable it. Hide administrative admin bar, leave it as it is. Okay, so leave everything as they are, and then click on save changes. Okay, now we will come back to the back end, the dashboard area. So I'll show you how to set up everything, configure your plans, your payment gateways, and other things. But guess for now, I only wanted to show you how you can change your logos and other things. Okay, so now let's scroll to the bottom. You can see logo. Click on logo. Now this is where you upload your website logo. Click on remove, click on upload, and upload your own logo. Click on upload files, click here, and then choose your logo. In my case, I have my logo here already. Perfect. Now I'll click on select. Good. Now scroll down, continue scrolling, click on save. Fantastic. Now the next thing I want you to do is to change your website favicon. The favicon is this icon here, this logo here. Okay, that is called favicon. So I want you to change it. So you go to appearance to your left, so you go to appearance, go to customize. Okay, so you can click on customize, click on it. Let's wait for it. Perfect. Now let's click on date book here. Now you can use this option to actually change your website logo. Okay, your website logo, your favicon. Okay, but in this case, or in our case, I want to change the favicon, so I'll click on favicon and then click on upload files, click here, and then I want to use this one as my favicon, just like we have it here. So click on favicon, perfect. Now let's click on choose image. Good. Let's click on publish. Okay, so on top here, click on publish. Fantastic. Now let's go back to our website. Let's reload the page. Perfect. Now our background image has changed, the text has changed except for the logo. Please go back to your dashboard, go to date book, and then you go to logo. Okay, so it's here, logo. After logo, please, there are two options. One logo is for your home page and the other is for other pages. Please make sure you remove this logo and upload the other logo. Okay, and upload your logo for the other page, that's the home page. So you select your logo, click on select, perfect, and click on save. So your logo, there are two logos here, one for the home page and one for the other pages. Okay, after that, go back to your website, reload it, and this logo should change. Okay, Now if you don't know how to design a logo, I would leave a just leave a comment in the comment area. I'll give you a good resource, okay, that will guide you through the whole logo creation process. Okay, so let's reload our website and see if the logo will change. Perfect. Now our logo is changed as well as our favicon. That is amazing. Okay, now this black bar is nothing but our cookie. This is going to be our cookie page. Okay, so you can click on it to accept cookie, and that is it, guys. So we will design the home page. Okay, so to design the home page, please go back to the Elementor, edit the page with Elementor, or you can click on top here, edit with Elementor. Just wait for it. Perfect. Now Elementor page builder has successfully loaded, so we need to customize our page. Now let's work on our website colors. So let's go back to our demo websites. Okay, let's scroll and you can see the color. Okay, so we need to change our colors. All right, so let's click on here, this 6 dots, click on it. After that, click on style. Perfect. Now we have color here, this black thing, click on it, click on choose your desired color. Okay, in my case I want to choose something like this. Okay, I want to choose something like this, and I will copy this color because I want my website to have a consistent color. Okay, so I'll copy this color. Good. Now what next? Our text. Okay, so our text, what is here? Let's go back to the website and see love and date. So we'll go back, type, let's remove everything here and type love and date like this. You can edit or change everything here. So this is just like a normal text editor. Okay, you can click edit and do whatever you want to do with it. Okay, after that you update changes. So let's go back and see what these cards, the color for these cards. So come back here and we see they are somehow blue. Okay, so click here, this thing, go to style, let's click on advanced and see. Okay, so we'll click on this pencil to see. Scroll down, go to content. Okay, so with the content, this is for our title color. So if you change this color, your text color will change. Okay, this is for the description. You can see that if you change this color, the color for your description, this blue text would also what change. Now text shadow, you can do that. Typography, maybe you want to change your font style, you can do that here. Spacing, alignment, and this one also talks about icons. Okay, so this icon, so that's your icons. If you want your icons to have some maybe something like this, let me show you. Paste it. You can see your icon has changed color. You see that? that is it, guys. So if you want to, maybe if you're looking for that feature, that's where you find it. You simply click on the pencil here, and then it will take you to that particular area. Go to style. Let's click on W. Let's press on W, Control Z. Okay, good. So if you want to undo, pressing on Control, combine Control and Z will undo, okay, everything for you. Good. So that's where you do that. Now the next thing we want to do is to change the actual background color for this card. These things are called card. They are cards. Okay, so just click on it like this. Just click on it, go to advanced, scroll down, you see background, click on background. Perfect. Now you can see background type. Below you have color. Click here. Good. Now we want it to be blue, so click here and then choose your blue color. Amazing. You do the same thing for the rest. So you just click here on this on the card itself like this. Go to advanced, scroll down, you see background. Click on background, click on the color, choose your color. Perfect. Now do the same thing for the blue cards. So you click on it, go to advanced, background, color, choose your color, assign your color. Perfect. Now finally this one, advanced, background, color, perfect. Now we are all set. Okay, so go ahead and play around with these things. Okay, it's very easy. Now next is our logo as well as our text and call to action. So click on this logo, click here, click on choose. Perfect. Now we need this one. Click on it, click on insert image or media. Good. Now your heading, you can edit that. So to edit, you can click on this pencil or just click here. Good. To your left, you can see this. You can edit your text as well as the description. You can edit your call to action. So we need to change our button color. So you click on button. Now to your left, you can see call to action. Maybe you enter register, something like register now, something like this. We need to change our background color. So you click on style, choose your color, that's the background type, and this time around we want it to be something like this. Okay, so this is okay, we need it this way. Perfect. Don't forget to update changes. Okay, after making changes, remember to update. Good. Now looking at the demo website, you can see it's not a pure white. Okay, it's somehow a little bit gray. So you go back to this part of the website, click on it, 6 dots, go to style. Good. You can see white. Let's change it. It's not pure white, so bring it down a little bit. It's not also too dark. Okay, something like this, something like this is okay for me. Okay, and click on update. Perfect. Now scroll down. Remember, you have to also link your register page link to this button. Okay, to do that, just click on it, the register. After clicking on it, please go to content. Good. Now there's a link here. Okay, so let me show you how you can do that. Now when you go back to your website, let's assume this is your website, you scroll to the top. If you are not logged in, okay, you see a register button on top. Okay, so after okay, let me log out and show you. So you click on logout. Perfect. I'm successfully logged out. Now you can see this is register. Just copy this register link. Okay, so on your website you have something like that. So just copy your website register link, go back to that portion of the where you're doing the design, and paste that link here. Okay, it will take users directly. You can also enter your website name / registration and / that's all. It will take them. Anytime a user clicks on that particular link, it will take the user to a registration form. Okay, after that you update the changes, and that is it. Please, I don't want this video to be too long. Okay, so click on this 6 dots. Okay, so this time we're working on the testimonial area, and this time the background is blue. So click on that 6 and then go to style like this. Perfect. Now from black we're changing it to blue, so click on blue, choose your blue. Perfect. Now next up is your text. You can also edit that, and now you're familiar, I hope you're familiar with the page builder. Okay, you can edit it. Coming down, you can also change this text, the names, everything. So maybe I want to change everything to users, not students. So users, user 1. You can do whatever you want to do with it. If this part of the video is boring, please make sure to you can skip to any interesting area. Okay, but I'm always showing the newbies, those who are new with the page builder. Anytime I'm making this kind of videos, I always want to make sure it is beginners friendly. Okay, I know some of you are familiar with this page builder, but some are there who do not know. This might be their first time coming across a video like this, so I have to actually cater for that. Okay, so perfect. If you don't want to edit it there, you can also do that at the left hand side. Okay, here what you do here will affect here. Okay, so good. Now to change the name, you can also do the same thing. Just click on it and change it. Okay, so maybe I want to change this one to Solomon, so maybe to the left I can change it to Solomon. It's okay, see that it's not difficult. Now click on update, and that is it. So next, let's see, our overlay is kind of should I say pink. Okay, so we'll go back there and click on that particular card. Okay, so you can just click on it, click here, go to style, perfect. Now this is the image. You can change the image here if you want to. Okay, scroll down, you can see background overlay, click on it. Now with the background overlay, you can see this is the color. If you don't want it to be black, you can change it here. Okay, and the image actually has 2 overlays. When you hover on it, it gets darker, and when you leave it, it gets lighter. Okay, so choose your overlay, your color, choose that. Perfect. but make sure it's somehow darker. Good. Now let's copy it here to make things faster. Okay, so paste. Perfect. Now come back here, click on this. Good. Click on style. Perfect. Now scroll down. You can choose a different image if you want to. Okay, now click on background overlay, click on color, paste your color. Good. Now do the same. Now, do you know why I copied that color code? So that the overlay, the colors will be consistent. If not, you have different color variations there. We need it to be consistent. Okay, so you can change your image here, background overlay. Sorry, let's click here to go back. Good. Click on the color, paste. Perfect. Now I don't want this video to get too long. Okay, so I'll pause it and complete the rest. Perfect. I've successfully completed the rest, the last three. Then you can scroll down and you can see this. This is where you link your social icons, your social networks. Okay, so you can click on this. Good. Now the first one happens to be Facebook. Just click it. Now below is an area for you to paste the link. After that, click on Twitter, paste your link. YouTube, paste your link. In case you don't need any of these, okay, you can click here to delete it. Okay, you can also duplicate one. LinkedIn, click on it and then paste your link here and then click on update. Perfect. This way we have completed the home page. Okay, you can go ahead and add your own trick, do your own way, your own design. Okay, and your website will even look better than mine. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and now talk about the dashboard configurations, the main settings of the website, and after that we'll say bye bye to this video. Hey guys, welcome to the date book theme configurations. These configurations are very important. What I'm going to be showing you right now is very important because that is what is going to define your website. People are going to enjoy your website based on your configurations inside the website. So this is a very vital part of the tutorial, so pay close attention. So after going back to your WordPress dashboard, please hover on date book and then click on dashboard. Okay, perfect. Now the first one happens to be commons. All right, so with the commons we are done with that. That one is show quantity of registered members, as I explained earlier. Okay, if you enable it, let me send you back to the website and show you what I'm talking about. So something like this. Perfect. Now if you enable that, number of registered members will be displayed here, just like on our demo website. Okay, just like this, number of registered members. That's not what we want. Okay, so on top, what you do is, let's go back to the commons. So click on commons. Okay, so make sure you don't enable it. Okay, Forget about it. Now enable cookies. You can enable cookies. Hide administrative top bar. This is the administrative top bar. This bar, this is for only you, so you're supposed to hide it from any user access. Okay, restrict users to administrative area. Yes, so almost all the settings are properly configured. Okay, so just leave it as it is and then click on save changes. After that, go to header, and we are done with the header because this is where we uploaded our background, our hero background image. Okay, go to languages, self-explanatory. You can go ahead and play with that. Front page. Okay, go there. Now default countries, select country. If you want to choose a particular country as your default country, you can choose that. All right, so you can choose Ghana as your default country. So if users are visit your website, that will be the first country to see, Ghana. Okay, show a list of selected cities. You can go ahead and play with these things. Show all profiles. You can say yes to it. Okay, save changes, because almost all the settings here are good. Okay, show countries on the front page. If you want to show countries on the front page, just like this, see that you can enable it, and it is enabled already for us. You can see yes, show all countries if they have no profiles. Let's say a country like Ghana, I've not registered, no user in Ghana has registered an account on the website. That is why you are not seeing Ghana here. These countries are displaying because there are users from those countries on the website. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so if you want to show all countries, even if they don't have profile, but left onto me, I'll say just leave everything as they are. Okay, good. Save changes. After that, go to profile. Now manually activate new profile. If you want to manually activate every registered member, you can do that here. So you can click on this one, so that anytime a user registers, you go ahead and manually approve that user. Should, in case you start getting a lot of users, it will be painful. Your time is valuable, guys, so you need to make sure you disable it so that users will the account will be activated upon registration. Now receive an email notification when someone registered. Yes, receive an email notification when a profile becomes active. Yes. Okay, suspend a profile after a user edits it. So if a user registers an account and later edits his profile, do you want the account to be suspended? Maybe. So go ahead and play with it. All right, and there are a lot of things here. You can go ahead and read more for yourself. Okay, read more for yourself. Enable blacklist profile. Okay, so yeah, that's enough about profiles. Let's go ahead and talk about featured. So when you click on featured, enable feature status. Yes, enable it. Homepage. Elements display on homepage. Show featured profile on the front page. You can click on yes, but left onto me, I'll advise you to click on this. Okay, show to logged in users only. Okay, so if someone is not logged in on the website or does not have an account with the website, that particular person will not see users or featured profiles. That makes sense, because users data is their privacy is king or key. It's very vital, so you don't want to display their their privacy is good, is very vital, so you need to hide this. Okay, so you show it to only logged in users. Featured profiles quantity. How many profiles do you want to display on the featured area? 12. You can decide on your own number, maybe 10. Okay. Profile page. Show the featured on the profile page. Yes. Okay, so go ahead and play with that, and remember to save the changes. Click on top. Click on it. Good. Now enable top status. Yes. Just like for the featured, you do the same thing for the the top. It's like this. Quantity of top profile. Decide your own number, maybe 12, 10, your number. Good. Now next is favorite and likes. Just leave it as they are. Classified. Now this platform has classified listing features. Okay, if a user registered account, he can classify, list his products or anything on the website. Okay, so you can go ahead and read more about it and disable certain features if you don't want them to be on the website. Now tours. Okay, enable tours. Approve new tours automatically. Okay, go ahead and play with that one too. Chats and messages, very important. Please enable chat. If not, people will not have access to that. They won't be able to chat or communicate or use the chat feature on the website. After that, save changes. Now searching, enable it. So most of the settings are almost all of them are good. Okay, but please, if you have time, go ahead and configure individual settings. Okay, now profile on search, this one too is good. Next is images. Okay, this is where you manage your images. Next, gender and sex. So this is where you manage your gender. So click on that, go on top. Now genders, what are the people, the gender you want to be available on the website? Do you want it to be only male, female, transsexual? You can do that here. Okay, you can do that here. Save changes, then scroll down. Privacy, please. Next important thing is login and registration. Make sure you enable this. If not, users cannot register on the account. So almost all the settings are done for you. Okay, they are done for you. Payment, go back to the top. Now default payment gateway. What is the default payment gateway you want to be on the website? Do you want it to be PayPal, Paystack, or bank? You can choose that. Now your currency, this is where you choose your currency. In my case, I'm leaving it as USD. Okay, now save changes and then go to subscription. Perfect. Now here, how subscription works. Okay, you can read more about this one. Okay, now registration and subscription order. A user will register on the website and subscribe. Okay, users must first register, see, and then after logging into their account, they must select a subscription plan. So just leave it as it is and leave this one too as it is. But if you want to have WooCommerce on the platform, okay, supporting your payment gateways, please enable this one. But for now, I want to use PayPal and the default payment gateways that have come with the script. So I'll just leave it as it is. Force redirect to subscription page. If you want to force users to be redirected to subscription page, you can enable it. Okay, after they register account, they'll be forced to a subscription page. Okay, you can enable it. So go ahead and play with these things. Okay, good. Now next up is matching. Forget about it. Points. Click on points, go on top. Now points management. Do you want to have point management, empower your users by rewarding them with points based on their online activities. Okay, you can do that here. You can also enable it, but for now it is none. You can choose this one. Okay, perfect. Now scrolling down, we have comments and review. You can go ahead and do that. Friends, if you want them to be able to add friends, just like Facebook, you can enable it. Okay, and they are enabled for you already. Okay, pages, this is where you manage your pages. That's self-explanatory. Page builder. Okay, and we're using Elementor. Okay, IP location, simulation, word filter. So this is important. Now if you want to ban certain words on the website, you don't want people to be able to use those words, you can go to words filter and then you ban your bad words there. Okay, so you enter a word, so something like this, maybe an insult, maybe foolish or fool or stupid. After you do this and put comma, that means this word is not allowed, will not be allowed on the platform. But remember to enable it and then save the changes. Okay, now scroll down. Logo, we are done with logo. Top menu, you can play with top menu. Primary menu, user menus, countries, SEO, typography, styling, this is where you style your website. Panel, contact, emails, social, and custom code. If you know how to code, you can use coding, custom code to build your website the way you want it to look like. Perfect. So that's only for the dashboard. Now countries and cities, please, this is self-explanatory. You can go ahead and work with countries and cities. If you want to enable certain countries, you can go ahead and do that. Now what I want to show you is subscription, paid members, payment gateways. Okay, so go to subscription plans, click on it. Perfect. Now this is where you manage your subscription plans. Okay, so to manage your subscription plan, please, you can see this basic, just click on it. Perfect. Now you can add a plan to it. Okay, so maybe if you want to have more than 4 plans, 1 plan, 2 plans, so we have basic plan, unlimited plan, standard plan, pro plan, VIP. It's all up to you. It is your that's your business, the way you want to run it. Okay, so we're editing that particular basic plan, so you can give your plan a name, describe the plan, enter the description, the title in Arabic, translation, this is a translated version of it. Okay, self-explanatory. Just scroll down to the bottom. Now subscribe to this plan by default. Now if you want users to be subscribed to this plan by default, you just enable it. Yes, users will be subscribed to this automatically. Okay, now hide this plan after expiration. You want to hide this plan after it expires? No, you want it to be there. But if this is a free plan, you want to hide it after it expires so that they will not be forced to go to your or opt in for your paid plan. Okay, now the next one is price plus period. What is the price? If you leave it at 0, that means this is going to be a free plan. Okay, and I would recommend that you make your website first like it has free and paid. That way you have a lot of users enrolling on your website, and then later you can monetize your website. They will be able to now upgrade. Okay, you don't have to scare your clients or your visitors by just offering huge subscription base. You need to add some free plans so that you have a feel, a taste of your website before. Okay, but this is your business, so you have to, the way you think fits best, you do. Okay, now free for gender. If you want the plan to be free for only women and certain gender, you can do that here. Now these are the features. What are the features? Some things you want to be excluded or included in the plan. You can go ahead and play with these things. And this website has a lot of features you can talk of, and then click on save. Okay, now in case you want to add a new plan, just click on add new, and that's all. Okay, now paid members, those who are paid, who have subscribed to your paid plan, will be displayed here. Payment, this is where you're going to see all your payments. Okay, the next one is gateways. Let's click on gateways. Perfect, and these are the gateways on the website. Please first let's click on PayPal standard. Perfect, now we want to enable it, so we click on enable, and then the mode, make sure it is live mode. Enter your PayPal address here. Okay, so enter your PayPal address, and then payment method. Do you want it to be subscription based or regular? Please, I want it to be subscription. Okay, but in your case you may want it to be regular, so you can leave it as it is. Now PayPal logo and description, you can leave everything here. All right, good. Now make sure you save the changes. Perfect, now click here to go back to payment gateways. Fantastic, now the next thing is pay stack, so click on it. Good, make sure you also enable this, change it to live, paste your live keys here, and if you don't know how to do that, I'll just leave comments. I'll redirect you to the right resource. Okay, enter those details here, and then add convenient fees if you want, recurring. So go ahead and play with this. Paystack recurring plan code here. Okay, so this website has a lot. Okay, the developers have devoted their time into building this script. Okay, it looks amazing. All right, so that is it, guys. That's everything you need to know for now about the Datebook theme, which is a dating platform, dating theme you can use to build a dating website using WordPress. Okay, good. So if you found value out of this video, please, why not join my community? I will appreciate. This way you have successfully completed a full course, 2-hour course, getting to 3 hours on how to build a dating website step by step without leaving a stone unturned. I'm super excited to releasing this video. This video took me like a week to make. Okay, I recorded them bit by bit, and now I have it here. And editing this video to takes some time. Okay, so to support me, please subscribe. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video where I'll be showing you different ways on how to build websites. Bye bye. I'm Solomon, signing out.